I have a very strange video for you. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but Donald Trump issued another one of these visibly confused statements in which he defends the January 6th rioters. And there are so many hypocrisies and double standards here. Let me play the video first. And of course, Trump says, oh, the country's going communist and a lot of this normal stuff. Let's look at the video, then we'll talk about it.
Unconstitutionally, in my opinion, and very, very unfairly. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. And you know what I've said. I take it very seriously. I have never seen anything like it at all levels. It's the weaponization of the Department of Justice. And we can't let this happen in our country because our country is going not socialist. They've skipped over that. They skipped over socialism. Our country is going communist. This is
now Trump doesn't even know what either of those terms mean, and he says this often at rallies. We went by. I used to say socialist, but now I say communist. He has no clue what he's talking about. Just remember that.
It happens, and we can't let it happen. We have to stop it. So I want to thank everybody for working so hard. I know how hard you're working to get justice for people that are imprisoned right now and people that are being tormented. We can't let it happen. We're going to stop it. We're going to win. Thank you.
Listen, Trump is talking. What you might be wondering, what people are imprisoned? What do you mean? Or people are being tortured. Trump is talking about pre-trial detention. Now, we have to take this piece by piece because this is of such critical importance. First of all, I'm not on the side of the criminals, period. Okay? As I always say, if BLM does something and it's illegal, if Antifa does something and it's illegal, if there's, if at a protest of whatever crimes, whether or not they are actually part of those groups, because as we know, mass gatherings also bring out bad actors. And are you really in BLM or not? I don't care. Guys, if you commit crimes, you should be prosecuted. And if you're convicted, you should be penalized. I say it about Hunter Biden. I don't care about political orientation. And it's the same thing with the rioters. Now, you look at the Capitol breach cases. You can find the list, okay, on the website of the United States Attorney's Office for the District of Columbia, justice.gov. You can read through this, and you'll see the names of these folks and where they were arrested and what they're accused of. And you see that there are a number of different crimes. Many of these are serious crimes. Our opinions matter less about the individuals than about what is our approach when we say we are for law and order. When the Trump people say we are for law and order, part of it means here is the law and we have to allow the process to take place. Now, they are bringing up issues about the rioters that they never cared about before. I'll give you an example, pretrial detention. I've talked about pretrial detention on this program for more than a decade. And pretrial detention is when you are not given bail or you can't afford bail, you stay in jail until the time of your trial. And I've talked about how this is often used as a way, or it becomes a way in which individuals are less able to build a defense. They're not able to afford lawyers because they can't keep working while they are maybe a better lawyer. They're not able to work while they are in pretrial detention, et cetera. I've been talking about it for a really long time, and I've talked about how pretrial detention disproportionately affects poor people, minorities. We've talked about it. These Republicans never cared about it. Now they do because they see, hey, this pretrial detention stuff is really unfair. They're keeping all the rioters in jail until their trials. Yes, we've been talking about it for a very long time. It's not being used as a political weapon against these people. This is the system, and we've been complaining about it for a long time. So there's the hypocrisy and there's the depravity of saying we finally found people we believe are worthy of our defense, and they pick the Trump rioters, which is absolutely crazy. How dare the DOJ go after people, many of whom are on video committing crimes? That's unfair. It's a political witch hunt. It's bonkers. And we are seeing the sentences roll in, and that's a very good thing.